the combo. So this is a song that Rico did with Asian Doll. She said, I only met this woman twice in real life. I'm gonna show y'all something. Notice what Rico has said. I don't have to go back to it. She said, I peeped that she was still in my style. And I remember this. I'm gonna show you. And we're gonna get to Asian Doll because see now if you put Rico Nasty in, Rico is so up there that all this bullshit is not gonna show. You have to really know how to search down what you're looking for. Because like you gotta really, unless you remember a video or you remember the exact keywords, you're gonna be able to find this stuff. Other than that, but I'm gonna get it. Because I'm gonna tell you what happened to Asian Doll. Now, I know I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna share this tab with you. Okay. And how the fuck is that open? That's crazy. And here you have Asian Doll and Rico Nasty together. Make sure y'all can see this very good. Asian Doll is from Chicago, and she had a typical hood booger style. That's a t-shirt, tight ass fucking pants, infection ass pants, and some fly ass expensive ass sneakers, and her motherfucking lace front down tight. This was her look. Clearly, she's in the picture with Rico. You see the scarf around her head. You see her look. All right. At this time, Rico was the first one to create Sugar Trap. She created Sugar Trap. Look it up. And with Sugar Trap, Rico created this thing. She bust the doors open for alternative girls in her own way. She took that hood shit with the alternative, with the cute colors. Because believe it or not, this is a goth look. It's an energy that you hold as a gothic woman. Let me tell you, I can wear yellow, pink, and bright green, and someone will look at me and say, are you gothic? It is an energy that you hold. At my job, a coworker said, I had said how I see him dressed, and I said, I see you dressed in real fly with like cowboy boots. And I said, I'm not trying to play you, but I think it's cool. I feel like you dress real cool. And he was like, I see you in all dark colors. And I was like, yeah, that's me, right? Because you hold an energy. That's such a cute picture of her. But this is Rico. She's actually gone darker the more she has gone up in her fame because that's always been her look, but you can see from her style, right? I say this because I had this type of style. You know, I love to wear colored wigs. I love to wear different cool looks like this. I always love to wear fucking silver cool shoes, something. I just love to look like that. And everybody always told me, if you knew how good your body looked, and my body looked like this, I think you would walk around half naked. That's what I was told one day. But I know there were times I did actually dress like this with like a cute tank top like that, covered up a little bit more. I never showed cleavage and all these different things. But I was traumatized by my beauty. That's why I always love Rico, because I could see so much of myself in Rico. Pay attention to that, what I just said. Okay. Now, as you see, I'm trying to find Asian Doll. So let me just put, see, it went straight to Rico. It didn't even go to Asian Doll. Asian Doll stills, Rico Nasties. Look. All right, let's try to see if we can find it again. Because it just took me straight to Rico, okay? Twitter beef between Asian Doll and Rico Nasty, right? I can't really find it, but here we have it. This is the best I can find it because she's standing close to her and she got her hands on her. She's holding her. This is her in the beginning of stealing Rico Nasty's look. Okay, but if you ever go into the old Asian Doll, everybody knew what she was doing. Everybody knew she was trying to steal from Rico. Like I said, you're not going to be able to find it anymore because we had to be there to see it. Okay, you can see the difference between Rico's energy and Asian Doll energy. And here she is again. This is her in current times. And you see her look, the chain, the Chicago nigga look, and the female virgin, pretty much, right? So, hear her again. Boom, perfect again, found it. Everybody peeped it. Rico, she been doing this look forever. She says her name is Maria. She said when she come to the scene, she don't give a fuck. Okay? She said when she comes to the scene, she don't give a fuck. She loved that attention. She loved when people came for her. This is Rico's spirit. Okay? I love Rico. And I wish, and I can't say that because I was like that. Like I didn't give a fuck. Like I dressed the way I wanted to. I ain't give a fuck. Right? Now, let's move on. Let's get back to the video. Now, let's get back to the spirit, the spirituality and symbolism of everything that I'm talking to you about. The fake friend that I had, this was conversations that we talked about. She hated Asian Doll. It was so bad. She told me everything about Asian Doll. Remember, I told you have to pay attention to people clearing their karma. I should have made this topic clearing the karma. She hated Asian Doll. And I said, can you do me a favor and just block her? Right? Just pay attention. I said, could you just block her? And we laughed it off. We're like, just block her. Just leave her alone. Just block her. But she despised Asian Doll. She hated her. She said, she's just a bitter, angry, dark-skinned girl. Remember when we did the show, we first did a whole show on Rico, and I was saying, Rico is the one. Just like her father said. When her father heard her music, he said, Rico, he cried. He said, I think you're the one that's going to change the game. He told her that. Her own father said, I thought you were going to be talking about bullshit, but when I saw, he cried. He said, when I saw you rapping out what you was rapping about, you're going to be the one. Her own father saw that in his daughter. Okay? And I'm sure she probably felt she disappointed her daddy being a teen mom and all that. I'm sure she did. Who knows? But the point is, he said that to her. All right, just want to make that point. Now, we're going to get into what Asian Doll had to say about this fight. And I want y'all to just pay attention. I only remember little bits about this, but just listen.
He brought it to your face.
He did.
And she ain't spit.
It's only 5. It don't matter if it's 2 seconds of video. Y'all see this bitch getting dropped. I didn't get the ground out one time.
I came to this live, by the way. I came to this live. I saw the fight. Okay? When Rico was running, Rico was charging at her. Rico had fell, and Rico still was charging at her ass. But they showed the clip where Rico fell. Okay, and I came to this live in real life. I didn't comment.
I might get hit in the face one time.
We all know why y'all fought. Somebody put that in all caps. See, somebody put it in all caps. Everybody else, why?
Nothing happened to me. She was getting slaughtered from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
I don't care if it was 2 seconds video. She got slaughtered.
Do you see anything that looks black alternative on this girl? She got on tie-dye shorts. What is that? A hoodie and she flat ironing her hair. And we saw what Rico looked like in her video. Just watch, just listen. It's 12 minutes.
Bro, she's a hater. This girl a hater. And then we really beefing because, bro, we only really got cool because when her and Bella was getting into it, she started being friendly. The bitch started liking my shit. So I had liked her stuff on Twitter. She followed me, I followed back. I sent her song Amigos to be petty. She posted Amigos because Valley had did a diss against Valley had diss and
did you pay attention to her words? I sent her that song to be petty.
Man, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? But listen, that's the reason me and Rico got cool. So everything I did on my mama, she started doing. I started putting the effects with the sparkly shit. She started doing it. I would do shit. She started trying to wear outdoor kill shit. Started trying to wear platforms. I literally used to do shit.
Did she say dark skin shit? Hold on.
Sparkly shit, she started doing it. I would do shit. She started trying to wear outdoor skill shit. Started trying to wear platforms. I literally used to do shit.
Did you hear her say she's trying to tell everybody the story that Rico is copying her, right? This is the very beginning, okay? This is why you have to do this. Is my own story. This was the own signs and symbols of messages that was going on with me with this person that I was not paying attention to. And this went on the whole time that we all, this right here always came back to this. And I started remembering, I said, why did she say to me, she used to say things, that weirdo feeling that Rico's talking about. I know what Rico's talking about, right? I got to go get my tea. That intuitive weirdo feeling is the same one that the Level Up Guru had when she went back and saw that picture, right? After looking at all the Destiny Swapper pictures, I'm sure, and saw that her own picture that she had all them years. Probably didn't even know why she kept it, but she had them all that year. She found that picture and she said she had a shiver in her spine to see how that girl put on the same outfit as her and how she was holding her in that picture before they went out together. Okay? Now, this is similar to my situation. Now, my situation was distant, but it doesn't, let me tell you something. It doesn't even matter if it's distance. This shit is a spiritual, energetic, vampiric zapping of your life. Okay? You got to pay attention. Now, I told you, C's story with Val. Here's mine.
Be like, and tell the gang, be like, watch this bitch do it. Everything I did, she did. So I text her and said, stop putting diamonds on your face. That's what separates me from all you rest of you bitches. I started saying a lot of shit. She was funny. I can't believe I deleted the message.
Bitch, you gonna slap her?
Yeah, she was scared. Yeah, she was scared. So she didn't want everybody.
This is what she's texting Rico Nasty. I'm going to show you videos by Rico Nasty. If y'all don't know who Rico Nasty is, please let me be the one to introduce you to the world of Rico Nasty. Okay? So let's listen to some more of what she's saying. So she's trying to tell us, y'all anyway, that Rico stole from her. Just pay attention.
Everybody know that I was on her ass. She asked me to follow her back. I don't follow her, and everybody was talking about, oh, Asian to follow her. So I had to follow the bitch back. I had the bitch just like, I was just shitting on her so much because like my whole closet, everything is Doris Kill, like, period. So every day I wore a different type of Doris Kill shoes, killing this bitch. She couldn't take it no more. So she get on Twitter telling me I stole her shit. But
notice the word dark skin. Doesn't it sound like she's saying dark skin, dark skin, dark skin the whole time she's talking? She got issues with her skin complexion and that Rico is light skin. I'm gonna show you some more shit. Let's go. Just a little bit more. She not showing the video when she was pulling the
I hate in front of her first, but me, I'm the type of bitch, I'm not finna be on Twitter explaining myself to nobody, so I would just like, bitch, you ugly, this and that. I never even really just told a story about how the whole swag and stole. Rico, you was never dressed like this. I've been wearing platforms. You was never wearing none of this shit. I'm the first fucking bitch who does the rap. Like, girl, they send me cards, and we love our favorite dog. Like, stop playing with me.
Let's go.
I just want to tell y'all a story. Don't believe this delusional ass bitch who look like she out coking her video, trying so hard to be something she not. Cause guess what? She can't do none of that shit no more, bitch. None of those shit no more. You can't. You try to do me, and then not to mention, bro, she signed to a label. Walking my label had her being friends with Miss Chick steal my swag too. And I felt it out. That's why I started getting on her ass. I felt that shit out. She signed.
All right. This is the beginning. Damn, that was 7 years. That was like, are y'all sure? That was longer than 7 years ago, y'all. Was it 7 years ago? Jeez. I feel like it's longer than 7 years ago. This is longer than 7 years ago because 7 years ago, Rico was at a certain point in her life, so it's not 7 years ago. Now, let's get to Bally Baby. Now we know this is Vlad, so this will definitely get my ass flagged all motherfucking day. Let's just take a look at Bally Baby. Is this also 7 years ago? Yes. Let's just get a look at my girl Bally Baby. Love her. Her music was awesome, unique. Fair use YouTube. I'm just showing the clip, not even playing the video, just the clip. Fair use. I know it's Vlad TV. We already know about Vlad. We know that is a brand. We know that name ring bells. Hold on.
Like, oh, I could do a year, I could do 2 years, a month, 30 days, day after day in a cage.
Okay.
Niggas can't sit a week. People cannot sit a week.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Bally Baby.
So you were the female jail.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. I pause. The fuck? I said stop. Y'all trying to get me copywritten. I'm just trying to see this girl face. We see Bally Baby. Here we go again. That signature Caribbean look, which is close to an East Indian, Middle Eastern look, depending on the Caribbean, right? That's why it's called West Indian, right? The high cheekbones, the eyes, and she has a round face. She has a very beautiful face, very symmetrical face. Okay. Now, I want to bring up something else because I want to show y'all what Asian Doll. She got in a fight with Asian Doll. I saw that fight. Asian Doll fought her. Cuban Doll, who was her best friend, I think she fought Molly. Asian Doll fought all these damn girls. And that fake friend always talked about how much she always got in fights. Even talked about how she got jumped. She always talked about how many fights she got in. And she hated Asian Doll. Now, how many times have I sat here on this microphone and said, from even before I got here, I always say, they go that long face, high cheekbone girl with those eyes and them lips. I keep seeing my same features in every single damn woman that I have. Even the level up guru, I can see the feel. I'm like, oh shit. The same shit. Okay? There's something with this shit. With the black woman, the FBA, yeah. There's something with this shit. Something karmically past lifey with her. It's something with the white American woman too. with the black woman who looks and has these facial features. Technically, she's not a black woman. She's clearly some Middle Eastern girl. She just got the weave and stuff. She don't need none of this stuff, but this brings out her personality because she's alternative too. And I always say the alternative black woman is the first divester in the black community, above all. Okay? Now let's look up Asian Doll now. By the way, she had a son. By the way, she had a relationship so-called with King Von, and he played the shit out of her. We all know King Von had a boyfriend. This is Asian Doll. This is Asian Doll. 1 month ago, Asian Doll, her baby daddy stopped at Whataburger before going into labor and delivery. She having another baby. You see what the hell she date? You see what they look like? Rico Nasty is a lesbian. Her wife be in her videos with her, but you have to be following Rico Nasty to know who I'm talking about. So let's look at Asian Doll's videos. We ain't playing the song. We're going to just look at her. This is Asian Doll. Don't get me wrong. She's still going. Hey, she's still going. But she looks fucking horrible. She got a BBL and she got a lot done to her face. And we can obviously see that. And why she looks so damn skinny.
She's dirty, they can't even bottom of teeth. Pretty little bitch in my body petite. Speaking on Asian, she wish she was me. I go to sleep with some brand new Lulu.
Hold on. That's what we not doing. Bitch is shaking that ass. Looking like your average ass hood chick walking down the street as soon as it get hot outside. What the fuck does Asian Doll have on? What is that, right? And I'm not trying to roast. I'm being for real. I want y'all to pay attention. With red motherfucking hair. Now let me show you my girl. Let me show you little cousin. Let me tell you something. Rico has traveled the world. Rico has lived in London for a little bit, if she's not still over there. Rico will probably get indoctrinated in the Rock Hall of Fame. Mark my motherfucking words. This is her legal North American tour. Rico don't wear damn metal on your asses. Rico hung up the Sugar Trap shit because everybody was copying her so bad, she went to her real alternative look. And she left that nigga she was with. She tweeted about him, whatever. And needless to also pay attention that Rico had been signed. Rico was working with a certain producer for a long time. She left him and she went another direction. She made her last song with him. Okay? Rico always smoking weed too. Look at Rico's circle.
Yeah. Nah, she was too busy getting her fucking eyeliner to cover her face.
So we have this. So now we have storytelling going on. Hey, this is actually. Oh, that just gave me an idea. She doing, I knew she was gonna do it. She's beautiful. This is Rico. This is what Rico is doing.
Hello.
I'm done with her. Look how creative Rico is.
They told me they would give me money for it. I'll give it back. I'll give it back.
She's funny. Look how skinny. Look how skinny Rico is.
Rico!
Oh, I need to be playing Rico. You gotta be fucked up. Hey, YouTube. Fair use. I wasn't playing the song. Somebody says something. Okay. Sack a Bitch was the song that Rico made after that fight with Asian Doll. Okay. That's why I love Rico. Wanted to make sure I told y'all that. Rico made a song with Doja Cat. Rico was signed. Let me show you Rico again. Now we saw Rico talk about the video in the video 8 Eat Me. And this is she's Rico Nasty. She's gonna stand on Rico Nasty, right? But look. I want to tell you something about the fake friend of the grooming of where you have to be careful with them and the things that they do. Because see, Rico makes Nasty look grown and sexy. And Rico is skinny. Okay? Rico makes it all look good. Okay? Rico takes care of herself, her body, her life, and her wife, and her son. Rico is living her very best life. Asian Doll is getting broken down by these niggas she with. We see she on a second baby. She rapping while pregnant and all this stuff. And every woman that she goes after is an alternative Black woman. Just go do your research on Asian Doll beef. Let's go ahead and just Google Asian Doll beef. But I don't want to drag this too much because when I see Rico, I get excited and I don't want to stop. So let's look at, let's just go ahead and just type it up at the top. Asian Doll was in jail at one time, by the way, y'all. Asian Doll was in jail at one time. This is what the fake friend was telling me. Here's Cuban Doll. Cuban Doll fucked around and put a girl in a cage and she got taken off her record label. She put a girl in a cage. I think Cuban never wanted to rap. She wanted to model. Asian Doll pulled Cuban into modeling, and
She's
Asian
so bad because she ate my pussy. That's what it is.
Oh, I believe that. So Asian Doll and Cuban Doll, because she knew by standing next to that light-skinned girl that people would pay attention to her. Notice how skinny Asian Doll got. She wasn't skinny like that. Beef with me. She made that years ago. Beef with City Girls. Addressing Asian Doll on TikTok. Kyla B. Look at these women. JT addresses Twitter beef with Asian Doll. JT, we know who that is, right? Cuban Doll fight at the club. Rocky Bad. Oh, I remember Rocky Bad. Rocky Bad actually could rap. That was the Detroit girl. I think that's the one that was Rocky Bad. I think it was her, one of her crews or something that got the girls in her circle got thrown in the cage, right? Asian Doll brother and father pulls up to hospital. She has another baby. King Von slips up when talking to Asian. This is who Asian with. She was with King Von. Okay, King Von was gay, everybody. Okay. 600 Breezy confirms he probably Asian Doll says King Von died over a girl. King Von was gay. It was a lover's quarrel, but King Von had something else. All right. I'm speaking that spiritually to y'all. He was a whole gay man. He had somebody he was in love with, and that's who he wanted, but he had to have him in a way where he can have him and have, because he's King Von is a beautiful man. His facial features, he looks Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? And the lover's quarrel got deep. Everybody keeps saying it's over a girl, and it's like it's good that it's showing that it's over a girl, but that's not really the truth. He had a true man-to-man, boy lover's quarrel. He was gay. I just felt it when his spirit died that he he was gay. Cash Doll beef with Asian Doll, Dream Doll, and Cuban Doll. Cash Doll's beef with dolls. Okay, so that's Cash Doll. All right. Rico got Asian Doll again. Asian Doll beef, we see Bad Baby. Okay. Threatens Cash Doll. Her goonish brother wanted to unalive Cash Doll. What the fuck? Messy feud, right? Impressive is doing this. To the Moon freestyle. Once again, here she is. Asian Doll snatches from everybody. Okay? Let's get to the point of the entire signs and symbols. Why was this person such a problem for that fake friend that I had? Huh? Why did Asian Doll irk her so badly? Why does she keep following everything that Asian Doll was doing? For the same reason we all need to talk about this. Because this angry, dark-skinned girl, short, angry, dark-skinned girl, was exposing the truth about dark-skinned women. Okay? About hateful women. We're not going to turn this into a colorism thing, but colorism does play a part in a lot of this. Colorism and featureism plays a part in a lot of this. King Von is a part of colorism and featureism. In a lot of this. I believe King Von had curlier, prettier hair than he did. He just wore the dreads to just fit in. I just have a feeling like that wasn't, he didn't have natural nappy hair or nothing like that. Nothing against nappy hair, that's an offensive word. But let me just say 4C hair, excuse me. She didn't like the fact that her fucked upness was exposed because it was exposing her own fucked upness. Let me tell you about that fake friend. I know y'all see the Rico Nasty Asian Doll fight. Let me make sure YouTube disclaimer, this is not to promote violence. This is education. This is to do a presentation about something, about teaching a lesson. This is not to show anything with violence. Okay. Understand that she had a problem because it is publicly seen not only that Asian Doll has beef with people, but we see what kind of beef, what kind of people Rico is having beef with. Sorry, not Rico. That Asian is having beef with. We see the faces. We see the person. See, we see the personalities, right? We see the spirits of these people, the talents of these people that she has beef with. So you can't hide it. See, it's like if they all light skin, we like, whatever, we can brush it off, right? But if they all have a distinctiveness in their personalities, we can identify the problem in a bit more detail. You feel me? So that means that we see, wait a minute, most of these rappers who call themselves dolls, or who called them whatever. Like, let's just take this picture, for example. This is the perfect example. We can look at this picture, right? And we can see the problem. Because there's a light-skinned chick named Carly something. She's with Trippie Redd, and she had a problem with Trippie Redd ex-girlfriend, right? That woman is another one, okay? And she has a problem with women who are Black alternative too. Okay? So we look at Rico and we look at Amaretta. I don't know this Amaretta girl. This is new for me. Clearly, we see Amaretta has an all black look. I could just tell from her necklaces what she is. I could just tell. Okay. And Rico, she just got it. Instantly, we know that's a black alternative woman. And for these people in their show covers, they have to make something presentable. But we can see the dark, we can see the gothic girls versus this regular hood chick, right? So that was the problem. And you know, it's funny that fake friend always wore her hair like that, like the way Asian doll wears it, like she always wear her hair in that short bob look, that perfect short bob look, right? What's funny is, right? Why do you have to pay attention to the spiritual signs and symbols? What is this person always talking to you about? What is she always trying to get you to do and invite you to? And for the fellas, the same thing for you. Does this person know you in a relationship, but they encourage you to go fuck other people while you're in that relationship? What kind of things is often coming out of their mouths that they say, that they do, that don't rub you right? But they eventually try to groom you into getting used to it. But once they realize they checked your temperature, they start doing other things and doing that sometime. One time that fake friend said to me, she tried to, I guess, she thought I was going to like her brother, right? That looked like, she thought I was going to like her brother. Mind you, she told me this man has put his hands on a woman, did something horrible to a pistol whooped the woman, and told me a lot of things about this dude, right? And when I did not want him, she said some shit like, I remember when you used to like dark-skinned men. And I was thinking to myself, bitch, I never did. Right? This is what I was thinking to myself. But something about when she said that didn't rub me right. And see, you want to always get these little signs and symbols where they're not rubbing you right. That's why I need to start doing presentations. Okay? I need to make these shits presentations, put words on the screen and shit. They're not rubbing you right. And so, because they're not rubbing you right, that's the beginning of telling you the intentions and who that person really is. Now, let's look at Amaretta. I'm curious because I have not seen that name in a very long time. Let me stop. Because she looks like a alternative black girl. Let me see. Mind you, see how light-skinned Asian doll is looking with the blonde hair? See, it tells you what the thing about them that they see. Oh, I remember this girl. Is this that not Atlanta? The woman the industry couldn't change. Amaretta tells all. Cypher, all women, Cypher featuring Lotto, Flo Millie, Maya, the Don, and Mellow Bucks. Okay, they look like they're having a good old time there. Amaretta, okay, she's Amaretta the Great. Okay, so we see why. Super Gremlin, okay. Shoulder lean. So is she a black alternative? This is 2 months ago. Let me just get a taste of her voice and who she is. Oh,
hey, what's up?
I really pressure on finance the fuck. Real money, bitch, and I'm conceited. A-Town, baby, I really be stepping.
okay. Female rappers trash. Okay. Let's say. I don't listen to hip hop, y'all. But I take it as she is taking on the alternative black girl type of look. Maybe that's what I don't know. I can't speak for her, but she seems to take on the alternative black girl look. Cynthia Reels White speaks on Cynthia using and dumping her. When this happened? Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's that. When that happened? We're not getting into I lost my puppy pretty and gained it back part 2. What's up, Exotical United? Okay, so you know, I love when my eyes are opened up to things in my life, right? So this is Amaretta. This is who she had beef with, but we can clearly see where the beef is at. We can clearly see where the beef is at. We can see where Asian Doll has the problem. All right, so I'm gonna bring something else here. The fake friend is always associating with women the opposite of everything that her life is. Be very leery of people who live that way. Be very leery of women who are ugly, but she wants to be around all her friends are pretty. All the bitches around me are pretty. No one who thinks they're pretty ever looks in the mirror and think they're ugly. That's not true. I want to tell you another thing about the fake friend. She is a liar. She's a big liar. Okay? She's a big time liar. And she lies for you. This is the narcissism in her. She lies to be in competition and outdo you. That's why she tells all of these lies. Now, I want you to pay attention to Coy Leroy. I could not remember her name. Okay? Coy Leroy. How you spell her name? Now, I'm going to tell you about Coy Leroy because now it hit me. She came for Rico Nasty too. And I'm going to tell you how she did it. If the story come up, then y'all can hear it for yourselves. But I remember this. She got into a beef with Rico. She got into a beef with Rico and says that Rico Nasty and a makeup artist was the beef. They choose, right? They're plotting. Let me tell you, these bitches are major plotters. And I remember this story. Coy Leroy said that she was talking to Rico's stylist and she was trying to pretty much get information on Rico, and the stylist went back to Rico with it. And of course, the stylist had loyalty to Rico, not her. So this is where these bitches can be a bit stupid in their behavior. Because remember, they're always doing something very stupid because they're so desperate to get you. They're so desperate to get you. So the dudes out there, if you're listening, because it says my channel don't have no dudes listening, but whatever. But that's how they do it. They find out who you're close to, who you're friends with. Don't matter if it's your own family member. They'll sit there and like somebody in your family the most that you got beef with. They are very good master manipulators. They are good master manipulators, I'm telling you. And cause see, the thing is, it's not that you're stupid. Okay. It's not that you're stupid. You just have to understand what comes with being pretty. Okay. I was in the mirror today and I had a personal situation, right? I had some business to handle in the background. And while I was in that mirror and I was doing my skincare routine and checking out my body, I said, something just hit my spirit about something. Something hit my spirit, right? I said, you know what? I'm going to do it this way. This is going to be the smartest way for me to do it. So right? That was intuition talking to me in my moment of silence in that bathroom. And you got to understand, okay? It sounds crazy. It sounds shallow. But baby girl, it's not. Baby boy, baby woman, baby man, whatever. It's not, okay? You feel it in your spirit. Something be telling you it's because I'm pretty. It's because of my eyes. It's because of the way my face look. It's because of my body. You be feeling it, but you just shake it off, right? You be like, that sounds a little crazy. Because you live such a better lifestyle that you be like, man, it must be because I got all them books, right? It must be because I read all them because I read from the dictionary, and they probably think I'm weird because I read from dictionaries. We can take shit like that, right? We be like, all right, it's because I love Starbucks. I am a little bit obsessed with fucking pumpkin spice. Maybe I need to chill on being so obsessed with pumpkin spice, right? You think like that, right? Because that's your intellectual, bright, talented, pretty girl mind, right? Pretty privileged mind. But that ain't it, baby girl. That ain't it. I tell my daughter all the time, you're a beautiful girl. A man's look holds no value. Okay, I know you like this boy, you know. I know I could tell you really like this boy, you feeling him, that's fine. But you're a pretty girl, okay? He don't hold no value. And she's like, she says something about it ain't gonna stop her. Okay. My child was just like, she understand it's not gonna stop her. Thank you, mom, and all this and that. She's a very respectful young lady. She is very respectful. The hell? Y'all heard that? Very respectful young lady. It's gloomy today. Sometimes I actually like it this way. Sometimes I actually like it this way. Okay. So, anyway, I made that clear to my daughter. But it is because you're pretty. It is because you're pretty, but you're talented. You have a light. That's why everybody keeps telling you, you're chosen. You have a light. You're talented. You're gifted. There's something just unique. You don't sit down the same as everybody. You don't put on that necklace the same. You don't wear your hair the same. When you flip your hair to the side, something's different about the way you do it. When you put on your outfit, it's something different about the way you do it. And see, here's the thing about us. Sometimes we take pieces of ourselves from other people. I like your style. I like your style. Oh, I like the way you did your hair. Oh, I like your perfume. Oh, I like the way you wear your heels. We take pieces of everybody around us and we make us, but we don't copy. We're still originally ourselves. And so the thing about the pretty woman, the light that you have, is these people who are artists and creatives, they can't stand the fact that they know what you do is you expose their lousiness, right? You expose that they're doing work, but are they really doing the work? But here's the thing about it. The problem with them is the one with the light, we're doing the most work. Okay, the level of guru called it the progress, right? The sweat and the tears, the crying, the writing the script, all the way to episode 7 to scrap the whole thing and start it all over. The progress of crying about not appearing the way that you want to look as what you are. and then going out there and buying the custom pieces and making them for yourself. The crying about my body and my weight and finally getting finally getting up and doing yoga and doing something about it. Crying about the way your home looks because it ain't clean enough, ain't organized enough. All of crying and going through the pain of healing childhood wounds. The progress before getting up and getting on the microphone, before getting up, grabbing that pen, reading those books, and writing. See, that's the frequency of all of that, right? And what it is with them is, I'm going to tell you what it is with them. They have the work. We see Asian Doll is still going, right? They don't have the wisdom. They don't have the self-reflection. See? They don't know how to get past my mother was on crack. They don't know how to get past I was with a crackhead. I was with an alcoholic. They don't know how to get past the abuse that they've endured. And here's the thing. Those of us that are talented, as y'all say, as the chosen ones, we go through the most abuse. We go through the worst abuse. Are you kidding me? Our abuse is the worst. Our pain is the worst. Let me tell you something that fake friend told me, because she knew my situation in my life. She said, most people would have sat there and just went through that and stayed in the projects. A lot of people wouldn't have had left and did the things that you did. So wouldn't have did what you did. I thought nothing about it. And then it hit me later. She was talking about herself. She was saying, I'm too weak. I don't have the strength to do this. Because that's what it comes down to too. I don't really have the strength. Because see, that's why you're fighting. Because you think fighting shows your strength. But fighting shows that you have no emotional regulation. Fighting shows you don't have no emotional regulation. Fighting shows that you don't really got the brain capacity to handle disagreements with people or how to communicate what you feel without trying to fight somebody. That's what it means. What it also shows is that they're too busy looking outside themselves. I don't feel sorry for them, by the way. I know a lot of y'all have compassion for them. No, I don't feel sorry for people like this. They're too busy looking outside themselves that they can't take the time to see what it is that they have inside themselves. You sit here and you tell her about semen chemical warfare. Okay? You sit here and you tell her about the biology of a male. And she gets offended. She think you talking about her man, her husband. She get offended. She gets offended if you try to tell her that, because you know why? Because you telling her that. She don't want you telling her that. She feels some type of way that you giving her some kind of wisdom. She feels some type of way that you're the one that has this knowledge, this information, and you're trying to help her. She resents you for that because it's you. But she gonna clear her karma. She gonna show you every time why she don't like you. See, Rico was raised around a lot of women, and I feel like that was Rico's saving grace. I really do. I think that was Rico's saving grace. But we're gonna go ahead, and I want y'all to listen to Coi Leroy. I don't care, never pronounce this girl's name. As you see, this is 5 years ago. Yes, it was 5 years ago. I remember this, and I remember this story. And Rico looking snatched, beautiful, and like a sack. Yes, she is. Okay. And Rico got played by a lot of people. Rico got humiliated by a lot of people in the Black community coming around playing her music. There's people who have booed Rico off the motherfucking stage. Rico has dealt with tremendous rejection and hate as a Black alternative woman. Okay. We ain't doing introductions. Fair use.
It started getting to a point where, you know, things were said on the back end, and it's just like I'll end up becoming an op. You feel me? And it's just like I'm not no.
They always tell stories of confusion. They always tell stories of confusion. Let's go.
Op type of like if in my eyes, if I'm a op, bitch, we got beef. So if we got beef, then hit me direct. You feel me? Don't. And on top of that, if I'm an op, you gotta have some type of reason why I'm an op. You feel me?
Right.
So it was just on some shit like, you know, maybe she just felt intimidated that, like, you know, she thought I was taking her style and stuff like that. But, you know, me and her got totally two different styles. You feel me? Like,
that's a lie. Rico does not talk about these bitches. Is she talking about Rico? Hold on.
And, you know, she even said like I had hit her up and she ain't respond, and then she was like, she ain't like the way I came at her or whatever, like I knew her or some shit like that.
Right, exactly. Because
we end up like talking about it and we hashed it out. It's no bad blood.
Oh, so you did hash it out after the little Twitter war?
Yeah, like we end up speaking. If you notice, the tweets end up getting down, like taken down. We end up speaking. We end up.
There's somebody else.
And that's what the problem with these niggas, because they got so much ego and pride. Hey, bitch, I'm about to check. You feel me? And them girls was beefing, right? Like, let's just say any of them was beefing.
Right.
The video could have brought them together. Because if it's not too much of a big deal, and if it's something deeper than what it is, and I might need to know so we could go ahead and figure it out. Because at the end of the day, it's either two ways. We can either solve it, squash it out, go both our ways, or we could fight. That's it. And that's for anybody in this life. And nobody want to go ahead and do that fight and shit. That shit for 16.
This is something that, like, up until the past couple of years, it was not at a really strong place, and now all of a sudden it seems like it's a much, much more prosperous time for any girl that wants to make music in the hip.
You'll fuck around and stop your own business because you too busy worried about the next bitch. All you gotta do is just wish the best for her. Even
okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened because it's just taking too goddamn long for her to tell this story. She basically was trying to get info on Rico by talking to the hairstylist, and so the word got back to Rico what she was doing with this hairstylist. Okay,
I'm tapped in. You feel me? Like I'm gonna do my research as much as possible. Doja Cat is like, you know what's so funny? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
I don't think she's a white supremacist or whatever you're trying to call it. Okay. So what else do we need to know about what you got planned for the rest of this year?
We don't give a fuck. Hold on.
Budgets and that shit, man. Everybody gonna have their time. Everybody gonna go ahead and, you know, everybody got their own style. You know. On top of that, one thing I fuck with is the confidence. And fucking the animals only treat on me, but
Rico and her day and night. Okay, frequency. I don't even need to, but basically, it was the situation. I remember, and I was watching this with the fake friend too. It was beef because Coy Leroy was trying to be slick and was talking to the guy that was Rico's hairstylist, and the word got back to Rico. And that's why she's talking in circles, okay? She's saying we spoke, we good. All right. Yeah. You know why she shut down that beef? You know why she shut down that beef? Because when you look at someone like Rico, and if anybody has beef with her, it's obvious what the beef is over. Okay? It's fucking obvious, right? Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, explosive. What? No, this just happened. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, explosive online feud. Cardi threatens Ice Spice. Y'all don't open the portal. Y'all don't open the portal. Y'all don't. Is that Coy Leroy now? Wow, what a difference. Cardi B blast Ice Spice. Why is Lotto? Why is you with 20? Okay, I don't give a fuck. Before they were famous. Okay, what happened? All right, hold on, y'all. See, this is here for a reason. Because y'all opened the portal when y'all talked about Cardi, and I was talking about that shit yesterday too. Somebody need to kill this to the level up guru. Impressive. I have
The
nothing
victory
heard.
feels as sweet for Cardi because a lot of us know that she and her team were really trying to beat Nicki Minaj's. But things took a very messy turn. Cardi was tight. She said, "You must have missed me, huh, crazy? Now kiss my feet." Nothing more annoying than a bored bee. Nicki responded and said, "To every enabler, never provoke a writer while they're writing."
Uh-oh. I told y'all Nicki was a writer and a channeler.
You joined the game as a willing participant. Don't try to back out now. 320.
Oh, Nicki, what you talking about? Let me find out, Nicki. Yo, let me find out. Nicki has been listening to the Destiny Swappers goddamn video. People, y'all been sending her shit.
7.
She keeps saying, she said, rock bottom nation, rock inflation, rock Rico nation. You fell. Let the reindeer games begin. We win again.
26. That's her album date. Hashtag rock bottom nation. Hashtag rock inflation.
And she put that album out when the sun's going to be in Aries and Saturn's going to be in Aries. It's going to be
interesting. Rico Nation becoming a problem. Cardi did respond to Nicki and said, "The power I have. Make these bees come out of rehab every time. Go to your effing room." Now, Nicki started throwing shade at Cardi's raps. Cardi has a song called Magnet, and in her lyrics, she said, "A, B, C, D, E, F, G, these can't F with me." That was an elementary school rhyme, and Nicki poked fun at that. She called her Barney B, and she said, "A, B, C, D, E, F, G, rap like Barney, still ugly." And
Ooh.
Cardi called her cocaine.
You can't fuck with Nicki lyrically. Then she called the cocaine. Notice that she's throwing insults at Nicki. Okay, hold on. This is getting interesting.
Barbie. And Nicki said, "A, B, C, D, E, F, G, heavy tongue. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, surgery to look like me. Tell the rat and tell Jay-Z. Rico fraud."
Oh. Oh, wait, did y'all see this? Surgery to look like me. Tell the rat and tell Jay-Z. Rico fraud and perjury.
And perjury. Ooh. She also said, "A, B, C, D, E, F, G, pregnant, play with his bussy." Wearing a pink wig. And Nicki posted a meme of Jay-Z wearing a pink wig crying over losing his casino bid. And also a meme of Cardi dressed like Barney.
She's calling this bitch Barney. She calling this bitch Barney B. Nicki's in tune. Man, you can't fuck with anybody with that Caribbean in them. And Nicki got that East Indian too. She knows. Nicki know.
She was even talking about JT getting abortions.
Let me tell you something. JT looked good that she got her face done. I ain't gonna hold you. I think she looked prettier with her face done. I'm just saying. She looked way prettier with her face done. She never was ugly, but she just looks prettier. And she bleached her skin too. She looks good. So, ooh-wee. See, when y'all see, this just gave me chills, right? Not because it's cold in here, because I'm not really cold. I just feel like it's cold, but I'm not cold, you know what I'm saying? But this gave me chills. And this gave me chills because this is the exact point to why I am telling you this, okay? We need to talk. We need to tell our stories. We need to expose this behavior. It needs to be exposed. It needs to be put on Front Street. It needs to, we have to help. This is what I learned in life. Keeping secrets make you sick. One thing I will tell about the fake friend, she did say, I don't keep nobody's secrets. She said that to me a lot. I don't keep nobody's secrets. She has that right. Don't keep nobody's secrets. Now, when it comes to your mama, your daddy, your grandma, I'm not telling you to ever tell their secrets. That's your family. That's your bloodline. I respect family. I got boundaries here. I'm talking about the fake bitch. Don't keep her secrets. I'm talking about that hateful ass family member. Don't keep their secrets. Okay? I have been taking a step in my life. I mean, when I was in that mirror today, boy, I was in that mirror. I was like, it's time to take this bigger step in my life. This is a step that needs to happen. Okay? And when I thought about this step, I was like, I need to do this. This is my own personal shit, but my own personal life. Because when we tell these stories, when we expose these type of women, we are opening a portal. Kevin Samuels was not talking about what he was talking about for no reason. The manosphere, I hate to say it. The manosphere is not talking about what they're talking about for no reason. This is the only way that this type of shit can be a step to something. Because if everybody really see, wait a minute, you did do that to that woman. Haley, you did stalk, you did get with Justin Bieber just to get to her. Carla Roy, you did get with Trippie Redd because you really wanted Accolades. I can't pronounce her name, okay? You really wanted to be with her. You wanted her energy. You wanted to rap like her. You wanted to be creative like her, but you can't do it. Because you just saw Coi Leroy all dressed up with her hair all curly and shit, right? Because that's who she really is. She can't be these people that she's trying to be. None of these bitches is creative. Did you see what Asian Doll had on? She didn't have nothing creative on. She had on a skirt. She was pregnant. She had on a tank top. She had on a gold fucking chain. I think she had grills in her mouth and she had a black weave. What's so special about that? They're not. They're not. Who is this in the background with Cardi? She's so random. Okay. Now let's go. Now everybody is on Cardi B's radar. See? Everybody's on her radar now. Mind you, what does Cardi B have? Her moon in Aries. Cardi already had her Saturn return. But her moon is in Aries. And Saturn is in Aries. So I would tell you something. I always notice that when the moon is in your moon sign, when the Saturn is in your moon sign, you're going to go through some emotional transformations, girl. You're going to go through some emotional, it's actually when your sun or moon is in that Saturn sign, but that moon sign in that Saturn, those secrets, because the moon represents secrets, it's ruled by Cancer. Them secrets is going to get exposed. Let's go, because I just saw a video said it's time to be honest about Cardi B. Let's go.
And I want to get into that. Since we're on this topic, I do want to get into her whole beef with JT, because she did drag JT in her song Magnet. And for those who don't know, their feud really stemmed from their spat on Twitter a few years ago. JT congratulated Glorilla over her Tomorrow 2 song, and Cardi felt a way that JT did not mention her because she was featured on the song too. So Cardi called her a lapdog, and it incited this whole Twitter.
Why would Cardi do that? You know why Cardi's doing that? Because Cardi's a racist Dominican bitch. And Cardi might got Haitian in her ass. And she probably got some dark Haitians in her family somewhere down the line, but she'll never tell us. Hence, that's why she with a dark-skinned man. Because Dominicans ain't nothing but light-skinned Haitians. She's a racist bitch. She don't like black women. Cardi B don't like black women. Don't let her say, I'm African American, I'm from the hood, I'm Caribbean, I still eat with a knife and fork. That's an insult. She does not like black women. Y'all heard that she was calling black women monkeys and all kind of shit. My cousin that rap with her is black and Puerto Rican. And he probably doesn't like black women. Okay, I can tell you that. His mom is Puerto Rican. And then you know my family is black and Caribbean. That's his dad. See? So his dad probably don't like black women either. You see how it all ties up? And my auntie was always skinny, great, skinny, thick woman, beautiful, long hair, natural. My auntie's very pretty. She has a black Spanish look to her, caramel skin, his mom. You know what I'm saying? That's my grandma's sister, his mom. All right, let's go. We gotta stop
them. And since then, JT did take a few shots at Cardi on her City Cinderella EP, and Cardi dragged JT on her song Magnet. And these are the bars that Cardi came up with.
Bitch, bring the baby ass bitch, run away, dirty foot ass bitch.
Dirty foot ass bitch. That's an African joke.
Backdoor and ass hit on your friend ass bitch. See her going through it. You see her going through it in life and put her on blast on social media ass bitch. You a hating ass bitch, ungrateful ass bitch.
That's all right. Take your time. Sound it out.
Yeah, right. Sound out your words. It's okay.
It out. That's some of what Cardi said. And she also said her man cheats.
My nigga cheat, but I don't stick no dildos in his ass, bitch. You sure about that? Because why did you respond? Why did you respond? Oh, this ain't looking good for Cardi. See, I don't pay attention to these rappers. If y'all can't tell, I don't pay attention. You see Rico, I was like, oh, need to check out that album. Might be good to put in the script, whatever. Yeah, that part.
She doesn't have to stick a dildo in him. So basically, she was implying that Lil Uzi was gay or bi.
Lil Uzi loves JT. Okay, that's her husband. They love each other. Leave them the fuck alone. She is very happy over there, and he's happy with her. Leave them alone. Love at first sight.
Him and tried to essay him and have him unalived.
He attempted to have me unalived because of him making
elevator attack allegedly ordered by the Res Diggs. 2-man attack. Chris Griffin taking his clutch and other belongings.
Sexual pass at me. It wasn't the sexual pass that frustrated me the most.
Him and tried to essay him and have him unalived.
He attempted to have me unalived because of him making a sexual pass at me. It wasn't the sexual pass that frustrated me.
One more time, y'all. One more time. That is
that Stefan drugged him and tried to essay him and have.
This goes on a global scale, y'all. I like that chain. I haven't seen that chain in a while. This goes on a global scale. Okay. All right. So check it. These men go through it too. Now, y'all know I don't never talk to males. I know, but I have to say this too. Men go through this too. And I want to tell women this too. If you are a pretty privileged woman and you have sons, okay? I just have to put this out here. If you have sons, I admit my sons look like me, okay? They look like me. They favor their dad, but they look like me. If you have a pretty privileged, and these sons come from you, and you have that talented, light energy about you, you need to know that your children are going to have it too. I saw this with my son, that he would have beef with other boys. I was talking about him yesterday, and He could fight. That old nigga could fight his ass off, and he's athletic. And I'm not just bragging. I'm really not bragging. I'm being honest. And I'm gonna tell you, I was scared for that one. I really did. I was like, I hope he fight. I hope he don't be. I hope he, I hope he defend himself. But all that fighting, his best friend, you know what I'm saying? All his little crew that he had when he was younger. I watched him do that. Like he had his little crew, his little best friend. Then they started joining their other friends, and it was this other lame ass guy who had a son, but his son was just so damn lame. And he couldn't really, like, it's kind of wild because he did dress the boy up, but he kind of didn't want his son dealing with them, but they were good kids, And so what happened is, matter of fact, his friend didn't even live in the PPs. His friend lived like in the houses up the block and all this shit. So he was always, my kids are smart, and he fought a lot. And it was a teacher who had the same last name as the fam. And I was like, yo, what's going on? What happened? Because it was like a fight or something. And he was like, look, little boys, they be wrestling sometime. I just tell them to take it easy. I know they boys, they're going to be rough. It's nothing like that. He was just cool as fuck. I hate that he left, but he was cool as fuck. And what happened is, he was just like, we got the same last name. And I was just laughing and shit. But the point is, he was always fighting. And so now that he went from middle school to high school, he's still been fighting. And what I heard was he been kicking a few kids' asses out here. I heard he out here getting it in. And I also feel like that child should weight lift, right? I'm saying all that to say that women who also have pretty privilege, who also have this light and this energy, you need to know that your children do too. I was told years ago that people like us shouldn't have children because our children are going to come out so different, just like we are, and they're not safe in this world. I was told this way before I had children. I mean, I was given so much wisdom before having children. And this is what he was telling me, right? Jerry was his name. I don't think Jerry's here anymore. Every time I say his name, I feel like he's not here anymore. But this is what he said. And he's right. Because you have to be careful. You have to teach them how to survive in this world as who they are. Okay? I remember Blake had won this award for attendance, best student. It was some kind of award. And the guy who didn't want his children playing with my sons and his friends, the son snatched the award from him. And Blake just looked at the nigga like, what the fuck wrong with you? And took his shit back, right? I remember this. He snatched the award out his head. That little boy was a little jealous ass nigga, just like the motherfucking father. Okay? Something was wrong there. And the father didn't like me. Something about me, he just did not like me. I didn't know this nigga. I used to just walk. It got to the point, if I saw him, I would literally walk around him because I didn't want to be around his energy because he was just, I ain't like the way he moved. Like he did some shit and I ain't like the way he moved. And so every time I saw him, I walked around him. So I'm saying this to say, even with your sons, you got to teach them. You got to prepare them. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them sharpened up. You gotta understand that your children are going to experience the very thing that you're experiencing. And you have to teach them how to elevate their life and live their life better. Okay. And mine, I always want to cry sometime because it's like, whatever I showed them, whatever it did for them to go to the beach, for me to take them around those $1 million houses and neighborhoods, whatever I did, it influenced my children. Because I have noticed, I have not once looked around at whoever my children was hanging with and said, I don't like that little motherfucker. I have not once did that. Okay? And there was another time where my mom was looking around at my daughter and like, I try to see where her head is at. I try to see what kind of people she hang around with. And she hang around really decent people. Even when she was in middle school, a teacher told me, she said, She said your daughter is just like the perfect balance. It's like you can't get over on her and you can't bully her. That was the two things she said. She said you're not gonna get over on her and you really not gonna bully her. Like she made that clear to me. Like she told me that, right? And I was like, okay, good. But I knew that already because I would feel her energy when she was walking. I'd be like, you all right? Somebody bothering you at school? What's going on? She was like, nah, mom, cool. That was just the energy that she put out there when she was walking around. Anyway, she get to high school. She can calm down a little bit. She became in the Popular Kids Club. Now she's doing what she's doing now. She's living her best life. I'm doing everything to help her live that best life in her college life. And all these different things going up and up and up. And then it goes into the next batch of children, right? Not batch, but y'all know what I mean. The point is this. We understand success as parents. It ain't cute that our daughter has a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It ain't cute that our son has a girlfriend or a boyfriend. We ain't impressed by that. We ain't worried. Life ain't what it revolves around what we want for our children. Because even that person standing next to our child, we need to know what the fuck they doing with their life and what kind of parents they got. And we're hoping that they motherfucking got somebody way better parenting than just way better than what we are. We're okay with that. We respect that. If our child is with a family that's wealthy, we're over there like, look, hey, trying to get some wisdom, trying to learn some shit. We ain't trying to get into that family so we can get money. We ain't no poor motherfuckers. We ain't weak-minded like that, and we don't give a damn about that. It's about the elevation of the generation. It's about the elevation of my legacy. See? And so going back, you got to prepare your sons too, ladies. Okay, man, you got to prepare them for this too, because if you got the privilege and your sons look like you, damn sure they got handsome privilege. Okay, I guess that's what the man has handsome privilege, because we've seen men who are good looking that work a job and they don't got to do shit. Off of his looks, he gets what he wants. Off of his charm, he gets what he wants. And the dude that ain't that pretty or that good looking, he knows he got to be funny. That's his charm. I got to be funny in the room to get what I want. But he know he can't get away with being a lousy motherfucker like the handsome one, right? I don't know these people. Hold on. I want to talk about Cardi.
Have him unalived.
He attempted to have me unalived because of him making sexual passes at me. It wasn't the sexual pass that frustrated me the most. What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it, when in reality, even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you.
Right. So this motherfucker tried to break you down in manhood, drugged you, fucked you, and he just wanted to kill you. Can I tell y'all the truth? That is the ultimate goal of what they want to do to you. That's that weird feeling in your spine. That's that weird feeling that you get when they say certain things. You can feel their hate for you. You can feel that they want to kill. They do want to unalive you. They don't want you here no more. The fake friend would say, it doesn't matter if you were under the bridge cooking beans, people would still hate you. She would tell me that. And she would joke around and be like, I'm telling you, under the beans bridge, under the beans bridge, under the beans bridge. She would tell me that. She would laugh and all that, tell me all the time. And she would tell me it's just your existence. You're just existing, and that's the problem. They tell you every time in your face. That's one thing Will was always telling me. He said, people tell you who they are. You just have to, they're always telling you. It's the open of the mouth confession. You have to just listen. See, this dude, he knows he's handsome. He probably struggled with it, but he knows he's handsome. You can see that he's unique. He has the alternative look. He can tell he's possibly the product of a white dad, black mom. He has a white dad, black mom look, or non-black dad, non-black dad, white black mom look about him. There's something about that look. Okay, let's go.
You got turned down.
This story is crazy. And
okay, so clearly we see where that's going. I don't even know these people. Let's get back to Cardi and Nicki, but it went back to JT.
Get abortions, and she also claims that she has an audio of Uzi talking about his ex-girlfriend.
Okay, so why do you care about her getting an abortion? Why? Because you didn't get one? And aren't you still married? Isn't Cardi B still married with baby daddy number 2 or some shit like that?
Brit, and also
I want justice for them babies. Your man make you abort every time. Ask what he told me about how he felt when he wanted to see Brit in that courtroom and she didn't show up. Or do I need to play the audio? And don't let me say what he was saying about Rock Nation. Just ungrateful. Feel good, I understand. So hard, I would. Hold on.
She brought up Rock.
Okay, this is the text messages. JT ain't leaving. Listen, can I tell y'all something? This is me intuitively speaking to you right now. JT and what's her name? JT and what's his name? Her husband. I forgot his name. Are in love. That's why he's her husband. They're in love. Okay. They tell each other everything. That's bestie energy. That's gay. But whatever they do in the bedroom is their business. Whatever little secrets, they are in love. There's nothing you can do to separate them. Do you understand that? I already see what her husband is. Ain't nothing separating the two of them.
Rock Nation, she said, and don't let me say what he was saying about Rock Nation, just ungrateful. The minute she brought up Rock Nation, that's when I knew, okay, this is some Fed stuff. When a person is doing business with a federal informant, it's not too far-fetched to believe that maybe they're getting fed information.
Yeah, that right there is sus too. People gotta be very careful. It's the price of hot dog. We don't care. Uggs. Do this and beat me. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how it goes. They strike like a snake. They watch like a snake. They strike like a snake. Okay? This is what I mean. You see here, one time I was verified on my Instagram at one time because I was taking my account very serious, right? And so while I was taking my account very serious, right? I remember when I was in this room. I don't know, because I have this underground page that I was introduced to from a while back that I still in that group and I come around sometime and artists and stuff. And one guy, I don't even know who this dude was. He was like, how did you get verified? How did you get verified? But something about the way he asked made me feel like, ugh, like I'm about to curse this motherfucker out. Like, you don't know me. And so I just ended up leaving the room, right? And I think I ended up blocking them too. Whoever it was, I ended up blocking them. You have people that when you work in silence, it means that you pop out on people. Do you understand? So working in silence means you post online, you might pre-post, whatever. You might just be like, you might see a movie or something. My online stuff is storage. So if I'm watching a short film, I'll post that short film on. If I got the information about it, I copy and paste the information and it's on my page, but it's for me. I got photo albums I put together so I can just go back and reference to it for me. That's what all that stuff is for. It's my own personal home website page. Sometimes I'm on my own page. I don't even go to nobody else's page, right? Working in silence means that you're not telling nothing. You're not, that's why I said the last thing I posted was the research stuff, and I never posted that shit again. You're not saying nothing. You are working in silence. You are getting focused. You are doing what you need to do. You are making shit happen. That's what working in silence is all about. And so while you're working in silence, right, what you're doing is, once you get shit completed and you're doing what you're doing, you pop out. It's done. It's completed. You done did this. You done did that. You done finished it. You done got the degree, right? You done took the course. You done got your certificate. You done took the, you don't have all these different things and things that you done did. And so you pop out. Now you got that verification, and they're looking like, how the fuck this bitch get verified, right? Now you official, right? You got a fly ass fucking website and you charge it. But who the fuck is this, right? So they move like a snake and they watch you. And they watch everything and they listen to everything. And then that's how they try to pull themselves closer to you. This is the game that Cardi B is saying, this playing, but you got to understand what it's about. I'm getting closer over here to her, and this shit should be studied, but I feel like I understand it on a spiritual level, what's going on. It's an energetic thing. See, I'm going to come over here closer to her because I want to stop everything that she is. That's the whole point. I'm going to get over here closer to JT because this dark-skinned, short, ghetto talking girl is not supposed to have what she has. She's not supposed to have a husband that loves her like that and will never leave her and do the things that Quavo, whoever the hell she with, Offset is doing to me. I am who I'm supposed to have all these things. Because I've been told, we're talking about Cardi B. I've been told throughout my life, I'm better than them dark Haitians over there. I'm better than the dark-skinned woman. I'm better than the black woman. I'm better than the black man. And that the black man will kiss my feet, and I could do and treat him however I want to because he's the black man and he's going to take whatever. This is what's going on. This is just a small example of it. And so when things look the opposite, she don't like that shit. She don't like that shit. Because this is why I tell you this is about a level of intelligence thing. This is why I say these bitches are slow. We need to admit that something is slow about these bitches. Why did it do that? Oh, why be doing that? We're gonna go back. Give me a minute. We is gonna go back. Okay, because I know I didn't do no copyright shit, YouTube. All right, YouTube. I talked over that whole video. I rewinded it. Let's not do that. Now, while we get that together, while we get this together, I wish this chair was higher. Oh, I wish this chair was higher. I didn't realize my desk was a little high. Like I thought my desk was low, but it's kind of not. All right, hold on. Rico, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Rico while I get this together. Rico is a very smart woman. And more than likely, because Rico was raised around women in her experience, Rico was aware of herself. And Rico probably had guidance. I feel like Rico had guidance too. I really do. Rico is aware of herself. Rico is very intuitive as well. Because that's another thing about us. We often are very intuitive women. Quiet as kept. We're very intuitive women and very spiritual women as well, which is tied to our spiritual intelligence, right? And so Rico can pick up really quick before somebody opens their mouth what they want. Because that's the thing about the woman's intuition, and also being able to pose that question of what the fuck does this person want?
And also, she brought up Rock Nation. She said, and don't let me say what you were saying about Rock Nation, just ungrateful. The minute she brought up Rock Nation, that's when I knew, okay, this is some Fed stuff.
I got receipts on everybody. Even when I diss, I got receipts on people. I have bitches crying.
This is the doxer shit. This is that doxer shit that shakes me up on the inside, because why are you keeping all of that? I have messages on my phone that I have archived. I have archived just in case that person texts me, I can see a name or something. I have shit that I have archived. And I only keep people who I consistently text and information with, Those are the only people I keep contact with. I mean, the only people in my phone that I keep contact with. And you fucking telling me you got everybody text messages that you can tell on?
In response, JT dragged Cardi on Twitter.
No, I don't give a fuck if that bitch sell 1 million units. She gonna always be a fraud, non-rapping hoe. Bitch couldn't even find a word to rhyme with fake. We saw it with our own eyes. I wouldn't fuck with JT. JT is funny. JT is a comedian. I would not want it with JT. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna get into all her tweets.
Not you being seeing the meet and greets. Of course, they are a viral from her ass falling off the bones and her not making eye contact with them. She being nice, not to scare them. She's so sweet. She, girl, that can't be real people with fashion icon. No, it's girl or art kits, straight ugly bitch. Okay, anyway.
But it was messy, and she also said this.
Get back to scamming, your career is a flop.
On Snapchat.
This rat ass bitch, right? This bitch supposed to be a motherfucking brim, and she threatening to snitch on some motherfucking body because she don't have anything to say.
I'm gonna tell you what Cardi B that disturbed me, that I never liked, and it never rubbed me right, and I hope somebody brings it up. One thing that is real is gang culture. Cardi had everybody talking about what's popping and Barty and all this type of shit. That's blood talk. From my sources, Cardi really is a gangbanger. Okay? Cardi really is a gangbanger, and she really is in the streets. That's not a lie, right? We can see from the way she talks. That's confirmed to me. But for someone to take that and make that slang is dangerous.
Say about a bitch.
I got a lot of family members that's blood.
That hoe is a loser.
That's Crips.
So then she said, I'm gonna tell everybody nation what you said, what he said. No, not just.
Notice that JT's in the studio.
What's that? The trying to spread fake tea about abortions when she stood her illiterate ass in front of millions of people and said she stand for pro-choice. Drops bomb. I can't take the dumb serious. Typing those motherfucking messages, or I'm calling the police on your ass for defamation of character because I'm sick of it, ho. That song fucking stripper talk about somebody fucking nudes.
Now, JT was in the studio, so she definitely has a diss record coming for Cardi B.
Right, we noticed that.
I think a lot of girls are going to start responding to Cardi because Cardi not only shaded JT, but she shaded Bia, she shaded Ice Spice, she even shaded Nicki Minaj. So Cardi got to be ready for them lashings because they are coming.
Ice Spice is a kid.
Now, let's talk about this Cardi and Ice Spice situation.
Let's talk about
so
it.
Recently there was an
Dominican versus Dominican, Bronx versus the Bronx.
Audio that was leaked of Cardi B threatening to beat up Ice Spice. Cardi and Ice Spice have had some tension and called her a slow face B. So they're at odds right now.
You don't know? I'ma show ya. I'm not Lotto. I'ma beat her the fuck up. I'ma knock her the fuck out. Oh yeah.
Hold on, let's
Even
hear
threw
this.
Lotto under the bus.
We got
I
time.
wanna let you. What she say? What she said? Why you wanna act dumb? Why you wanna act dumb? Trust me, I really don't know. You don't know? I'ma show ya. I'm not Lotto. I'ma beat her the fuck up. I'ma knock her the fuck out. Oh yeah. I'ma beat her ass. I'ma get riot beat up by my niggas. Y'all gonna see what the fuck is up. You think I'm fucking pussy ass Lotto?
Oh, how Lotto get cut strays in this? This is why I keep trying to tell you, and I keep trying to tell y'all, these bitches are slow. And I look at the fact that Cardi had a Cancer daughter first, and Cancers are very viciously jealous, highly manipulative women, viciously jealous women, viciously hateful. Cancers troll. Okay, Cancers will troll you. You know, the catfish that'll pretend to be your ex-boyfriend and you meet her and it be that bitch trying to fight you. That's Cancer. Go look it up. Cancer is the woman who, when you leave your relationship, she right there. You leave your marriage and she right there with that person. I heard a Cancer woman say, you don't be with that man while they together. You be with that man when she leave him. I heard a Cancer woman say that. This is all, I'm just saying, we're gonna go through the zodiac in there. That's the zodiac sign that's number one in Notorious. I always said it was Leo. I always thought it was a Leo. No, it's Cancer. And that's the first child that she had. And I look at that because that tells you her energy. And it's funny because her son is a Leo.
I don't know. I'm a big. Bro, I don't got a fucking.
Hold on, wait.
You think I'm fucking pussy ass Lotto? Tell me what's that? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big. Bro, I don't gotta fucking tell y'all shit that she said because y'all know exactly what the fuck she said. Go on the phone right now.
She is pissed. She is viciously, hatefully fucking mad. This is who Cardi B is, y'all. Cardi B is a jealous, hateful, envious, fake friend bitch. Now we all know. Now it has been exposed. Keep opening this fucking portal. We need to keep opening this portal. This is, listen, for all you women who are a girl's girl, you're still, hey, me too. But I still have to wake up my eyes to who I can be a girl's girl with. I still have to wake up my eyes who I can be a girl's girl with. Okay?
Put on the phone right now. Put on the phone right now. Can you pass an Ice Spice James so they can speak? She's about to do this Empire State Joint. Nah, she's about to get.
She about to do this Empire State Joint. She's on her business. She's not thinking about you, Cardi. She's not thinking about you, Cardi. But you're so a raging narcissist that I want y'all to pay attention to the signs and symbols, the spiritual messages around her. This is the one thing about her she cannot hide. And that is her motherfucking rage. That is her rage. That is her hate. That is her resentment. It's going to come out. It may come out in a very nasty tone. And some women, unfortunately, have experienced it coming out in rage. When I tell you, she was screaming to the top of her lungs because she said I kept calling her. And I was like, I didn't keep call, and she couldn't log back into her page or something because she was doing DoorDash shit. She was saying because see, that's what they do. They flip the script after they take you away from you, after they zap you away from the energy, after you get sick and you don't want to do nothing no more with your life, because this is what they do. That's when they begin to try to abuse you. This is when they really they can't hide it. It's not even so much them trying to break you. They can't hide it no more. Their hate can't be hidden. And so she got rageful and was like, what are you calling me for? That's so fucking important. I can't log back in and this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, she was screaming at the top of her lungs, go find something to do, right? See? And I was like, oh, it was things she was saying. It was just like, oh, bitch, oh, bitch, oh, bitch. It hits you. It starts hitting your spirit. And the reason why that happens, is because she really hates you and she wants to kill you. We got to stop saying unalive. She wants to kill you. Okay? You know why Ice Spice is a problem? Because Ice Spice is Dominican. Ice Spice is fucking pretty. Ice Spice is young and she living her best life. She's not a stripper. She shake her ass like one, but she not one, and she be in a strip club, but she doing her thing. And I tell you, intuitively, I feel like she was trying to get Ice Spice to be on the bullshit that she be on with black girls. Ice Spice is not racist. Remember, Ice Spice has a black father. Ice Spice is not racist at all. She's very Dominican, but she's not racist. Ice Spice is really, really what she shows. You see, she be having a whole bunch of black girls in her video and stuff like that, having a good old time. She has black friends. She has a lot of dark-skinned black friends. Cardi tried to get her to do the bullshit, and Ice Spice wasn't with it. That's what I psychically pick up from that shit. Okay, now Cardi, the portal has opened because we talked about the Destiny Swap. But here's the thing about y'all talking about the Destiny Swap, because this is my first time ever hearing this shit, you know? The Destiny Swap that y'all are talking about, y'all are opening a portal for Nicki. See how her album is coming out? Y'all opened a portal for Nicki. So y'all gonna watch. This is gonna resurrect Nicki. I know I have my personal things with Nicki, fuck Nicki, this and that. But I don't subscribe to this shit. Okay, because it's funny because that was the fake friend that was like fuck Nicki, and she was in love with Nicki, and now she don't want nothing to do with Nicki because of this nigga, right? Whatever. But again, signs and symbols. But y'all gonna watch Nicki's gonna resurrect herself, because the exposing of Cardi B is definitely here. Fuck coming, it is here. Because listen to how angry she is. This is reminding me of my own experience.
See New York? See New York?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on vacation.
Bro, I don't got beat her ass. I'm gonna get riot beat up by my niggas. Yeah, I'm not Lotto. I'm gonna beat her the fuck up.
I'm gonna beat her the fuck up. I'm not Lotto. Why are you beating up this kid? And Ice Spice mama don't look like she play. She look like she'll throw hands with Cardi, okay? Over her baby. So I don't know why and that Ice Spice got like 7 siblings. She the oldest out of 7 siblings. Girl, Cardi, what is you doing? And her father's black. Okay, so this girl got family. What are you doing? This little girl got family. She ain't no foster kid.
I'm gonna knock her the fuck out.
This is why she had a cancer child first.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna beat her ass. I'm gonna get riot beat up by my niggas.
I'm gonna get her beat up by my niggas. She talking about men beating her up.
Y'all gonna see what the fuck is up. You think I'm fucking pussy ass Lotto?
Pussy ass Lotto. Lotto minding her business.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on vacation.
Bro, I don't gotta fucking tell y'all shit that she said, because I know exactly what the fuck the said. Boy,
the phone the fuck right now. Why the hell is he gonna put that girl on the phone with you like this? Hold on, y'all. We digging into this.
What did she say? Because I know exactly what the fuck she said. Put on the phone right now. Put on the phone right now. Put on the phone right now.
Could you pass an ice spice in so they can speak? She about to do this Empire State joint.
He focused. Women. This is the sad part, and this is the sad reality. Whenever you're facing a situation, let me tell you something about men, because I noticed something. When I had my situation with the landlord and I was sitting down, that man was on my side the whole time. I don't trust people, but he was on my side. But she spoke nasty about me, and she kept talking nasty about me. He even asked me one question because he kept realizing what I was saying. And I said, oh shit, my mistake. Let me just go get it now. Let me just go handle it now. And I'm bringing it right now. And I had the money. I was like, let me just go. She still gave me a hard motherfucking bumbleclot motherfucking time. Okay. This woman was refusing to take my money. She was sick. Yo, I'm telling y'all, it was crazy. It was crazy. Do you not know that these men around you, see, they don't realize this. The men around them know what the real issue is. They know. They can see it. They're like, bitch, you jealous because she pretty. You jealous because she light-skinned, bitch. You jealous. You just jealous, bitch. A man can see that shit. They can see that jealous, that rage. A man can even see a bitch that want to be you. They can see this shit. All right? A man can see that best friend you got and be like, just like my stud ex-girlfriend, look at that bitch and be like, that bitch ugly. That bitch ugly. Trying to tell you, man, that bitch ain't your friend. Men go through, believe it or not, in this patriarchy, men do not trust. There's a reason that men gang up the way that they do. There's a reason that men do not burn bridges in this patriarch the way that they do. There's a reason for that. There's a reason that the dude can be the most nerdiest dude. He got friends, he got cousins, he got family members from the street that he can call on. There's a reason for that. You see? The thing about it is, with the pretty girl is going through what we go through alone, because we are already loners. We already by ourselves. We already sit with we already don't bother nobody. He knows that. We don't bother nobody. We're loners naturally. We've been loners since we were little girls. We become loners because we realize we get rejected. Some people like us because we're pretty. Some people hate us. We go through all this shit. We're loners. And so when we go through this fake friend shit, we go at it alone. I'm glad whoever was on that phone. He said, look, she got empire to do. She has work to do. She don't got time for you wanting to fight and beat people up like we in the Project hallway, bitch.
Nah, she about to she in New York? She in New York?
She in New York. So now she about to really gang up on her. Now I wanted to love what Guru was going to talk about this. Now she really about to gang up. I wonder if Exotic, this is new, because this is hours ago. See?
Try to link up.
They are always repeating themselves like retards. They're always repeating themselves like fucking retards. They hate us. They hate us. You know why they explode like that? Because that's what they really feel on the inside that they cannot hide. And I can cry to think about all of the women who have died in the hands of a fake friend, or all the people who have died in the hands of a fake friend, because I feel like that person expressed their hate before they killed them. I feel like they told them how much they hated them before they killed them. That's that thing with Selena. Everybody keeps saying that she keep going on the stage. Because I saw that reading too. There was a time before 2020, y'all. It was like 2017, 18, 19 period. That time, a lot of people were doing readings on Selena, Aaliyah. They was doing these spirit box readings, and Selena had the saddest one because Selena didn't know she was dead. I was like, oh, fuck, that's wow. One person says Selena's reliving when she got shot by the door. And then somebody else says Selena's still trying to perform at an empty stage and she keep crying, right? So this was all universally about to be a karmic clearing that needs to happen. Okay. That one with Lady Gaga freaked me out though. I ain't gonna hold you. I felt the spirit in that. Like I got up and went to make sure my door was locked, and I was like, and make sure my light was on, a porch light. And I was like, why did I get up? Why did I get up and do that? My spirit was picking up that young lady's spirit. I was picking up the truth in that story. That's why I had shivers in my body. Okay. Now let's keep going. Let's listen to what she's saying.
Where y'all at? Where y'all niggas is at? Where y'all niggas is at? Where y'all niggas at?
Do y'all hear her hate in her voice?
Tell me what she said.
You know what the f she said?
He said, can you just tell me what she said?
I'm gonna tell you what she said. Y'all wanna fucking act stupid? Nigga think I'm Lotto? You think I'm naked?
She said Nikki too. She said it again. She added Nikki to it.
You know what the f she said, nigga? I'm gonna tell you what she said. Y'all wanna fucking act stupid? Nigga think I'm Lotto? You think I'm naked?
Oh my gosh. What in the entire fuck? Now she's screaming Nikki. Her hate is coming out, y'all. Saturn, Sun is in Libra too, so it's in opposite. She's a Libra, her moon and she's a full moon, baby. So she's a Libra sun with an Aries moon, so she got a lot of Saturn shit. And then Pisces is in Saturn, which is Libra's. Libra sits in Pisces' 8th house, and Pisces sits in Aries' 12th house. So this is Aries' secrets and truths coming out, and personalities and things that you may have not paid attention to. So if you have an Aries spouse, Aries friend, or whatever, these things are Aries boss. All of this Aries is going to start coming beneath the surface about them.
I beat you the fuck up, all y'all. I'ma beat her ass. I'ma beat her. Any red carpet, any fucking show I see her, any fucking event.
She said any red carpet, any fucking show event, and we know she threw the shoe at Nikki. Do you see that? Clearing the karma. Clearing the karma. We're about to be at 2 hours. Y'all know how I do. I don't do no more than 2 hours unless it's an audiobook. Okay. We got about 2 minutes. So we're going to go back. We're going to close this down, and we're going to take this show back again. And now we're going to talk about the topic of she clears her karma. Let me make sure I write that down. I'll put it in my head. I'm going to write it down in my head. I'm closing it, and I'm going to come back around. Give me like